I'll tell you what, if I told you that I had enough of this game, I would be absolutely lying. We have so many things that have been going on in this game. When we last left off, we actually freed Lord Shimura, and now we're going to the rest of the island, trying to liberate it from the Mongols and do all kinds of other things as well. You won't believe what's going on in this thing. I'll explain it all to you. I've been doing a lot of background work just so that we could get a little more into the storyline of what's going on. But I've got stuff to tell you. Anyway, we're outside of Jin Sakai's home, and this is our next stop. We're going to see what happens. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin. Let's get our Ghost of Tsushima on.
No sign of Mongols.
So believe it or not, I've actually been doing a lot of background stuff. I've gone and done a lot of stuff with the Sensei Ishigiwa, where he's trying to go and fight Tomoe. I got a lot more information as to what's going on. We're almost at the end of that storyline. It looked like Tomoe actually killed herself or something. Who knows? We still have to figure out what happened there. And then there's also the whole story with Lady Masako. Lady Masako actually finds some of the killers. She accuses certain people of being murderers, and then she freaking discovers all kinds of other stuff. We're almost at the end of that storyline as well. Of course, all kinds of things to raise my story and everything like that. And right now, Jin Sakai is home, looking for his father's armor.
I feared you were dead.
I came as soon as I could. It's good to see you, Yuriko.
You look tired. Are you hungry?
Not now, thank you. The Khan's army must have marched past here. Have you had any trouble?
A few bandits. Nothing I can't take care of.
I've come for my father's. My armor.
You refused to wear it at Komoda Beach.
A lot has changed since then.
I hid it somewhere safe.
His uncle wanted him to go get this armor back. So he's gonna go get it. On top of that, I've upgraded almost every piece of armor and every... In fact, I'm lying. I did upgrade every piece of armor and every weapon. Look at this. I've got those done. I've got all the armor so far that we have. I'm wearing the Traveler's Attire only because it's very helpful in finding all kinds of materials and stuff like that. All types of banners and stuff. Got different saddles here. In order to get the other ones, we need to find more banners. Missing one more song. Collections, we pretty much got everything. It's absolutely amazing. This game actually is insane. I got so many of the techniques as well. Got all the stances. Got a lot of the ghost tactics. It's really wild. So what's really helping me out, as you can see in the upper right hand corner, I've got 2,773 of the supplies, and that was usually a problem. And the problem was solved with this, the Charm of the Inari. Increases supplies, predator hides, bamboo, and yew wood gained from collecting, which is absolutely incredible. That we definitely needed.
To help me fetch it. He's at the cemetery,
What's he doing there?
tending the grounds, gathering plants for my poisons. Keeps vermin out of our food stores.
I'm glad you're not alone.
What about Lord Shimura?
Alive. The Mongols captured him at Komoda, but we freed him.
Others survived. And they're helping you?
A few. Lady Muscle.
Good. She's been fighting alongside the boys since she was knee-high.
You'll have to tell me more about that someday.
But it's just the two of you?
A few others. Sensei Ishikawa.
I haven't seen him in years. Does he still act like he's the only one who knows how to do things?
Yes.
Half the time he's right, but his aim is unmatched.
He would certainly agree.
And we still have other things to go with, too. We gotta find Yuna, we gotta get her help. There's that fighting monk that we found, we gotta help him out. And then there's a butt ton of mythic tales, which are gonna be awesome.
Lord Sakai, you're back.
I wish I could stay, but I hear you're taking good care of Yuriko.
You've got that backwards, my lord.
Daichi, help me get the Sakai armor.
Go. I should pay my respects.
Now we're gonna get the Sakai armor, and I am gonna bug out when I have it. Because I'm gonna have to go and upgrade that. That's actually gonna give us a lot more attacks for the standoff when we upgrade it. And it's also going to really give us that secret trophy. There is a secret trophy for, or not a secret trophy, but there is a trophy for getting a bunch of them, for getting the max amount of attacks in. And that's what's going to help us out. Have so many of these vanity items too.
I mourn my father. We used to meditate here. Now I am alone.
Now we gotta find the father's armor. As they're digging it out. See, I got 3 bamboo and then 4 bamboo. Which is pretty wild. That's how that operates. That charm. Very valuable charm, I'm telling you. So Omi village used to be his father's village, his father's homestead, what he watched over. Ooh, found another bamboo strike. Been finding a bunch of these too. Oh, missed the wrong button. There was one that like I really couldn't get my head around. I did it anyway, but it was like really tough. Nine bamboo and 4 extra bamboo. Got stuff lying all around here, which I could use. Those 2 triangles, half triangles going up like really bug me out.
Jin, help me.
Yeah, he was a kid. You can't blame him for that. He feels responsible for his father's death. I could see why, but at the same time, what were you gonna do as a kid? If you would have drugged your father, he would have. You probably would have been killed too.
Young master?
Are you alright?
Yes, just lightheaded. For a moment I thought you looked...
Face us, coward!
Get inside.
Uh-oh. Look at this, I already have an upgrade available for this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I've been just doing so many things in the background. It's just been absolutely unreal. So let me see. It won't show it to me, so I guess I have to do this first.
This is it! He dies!
While wearing this armor, stand-up streak increases by 1.
Yuriko!
Lord Sakai!
Are you alright?
You butchered them! Is Yarikawa giving us trouble again?
The Yarikawa rebellion was 20 years ago. Those men were with the Mongols.
Of course. Seeing you like that, I'm still shaken up. I need to catch my breath.
By the lake. Your favorite tree.
Yes. Come.
Gotta calm her down.
You said earlier you've been making poison.
Vermin out of our rice.
Can you make it stronger? Enough to kill a man?
No one deserves that.
Can you do it?
The effects in larger doses are ugly.
Good.
Oh, my lord. Sit with me a moment.
He's becoming more and more like a ninja than a samurai. I don't mind it.
Poison has never been the Sakai way.
No Sakai had to fight the Mongol Empire. I need every weapon we have. Tsushima can't afford anything less.
The Mongols have changed you, young master.
The world has changed.
My mother taught me about plants that heal, others that harm, even kill. But they must be consumed. How will you poison the invaders?
A blowgun and dots. I've read of their use by a Genji warrior who studied with monks from the west. Will you help me?
Promise me you'll remain the good man I know.
I promise.
I've looked after your every need since your mother carried you. I wouldn't stop now.
Well, his needs are the needs of the
All I
country.
need is something to make a blowgun.
Used to be a lot of reeds on the other side of the lake, where the old fishermen lived. Remember? You and your little friend gathered them to make little boats.
Ryuzo and I, we spent all day reenacting the Battle of Danora.
Be careful, Jin. I've seen fires over there at night. Not sure who it is.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon with reeds.
Go get your reeds.
Okay, well, that's going to be like the next move. But before we do that, I think I'm going to try to upgrade this armor. Hold on, let me see what we've got here. Tons of charms. Unreal. Let's see, we can already upgrade this thing. Let's take a look at the upgrades. Let's see. Increases the streak by 1. Oh, we almost have enough to get it all the way to the end. Hold on. Alright, this is just funny. This is actually what I wanted to do. I actually did want to do this and get this armor and see if I could upgrade it. It looks like we're going to be able to upgrade it almost to the end. We'll just need more silk. And there's plenty of missions to get extra silk. There's the Boyer. When I tell you that, like, I've been doing, like, every side mission, hours of popping every single minute of it, destroying enemy camps, freeing towns. It's just been absolutely incredible. You will not believe. Okay, so let's see the Sakai clan armor.
Certain to frustrate your enemies.
There we go.
This will protect you.
Wow, okay.
You need more to make these improvements.
Oof, we need one more. We just need one more silk.
See you again.
Look at how bad that looks. Oh my god. Alright, so we're supposed to travel here. I don't want to do any of the side missions yet because that's gonna kind of mess things up. Alright, let's get from here and get over there. Let's see if we can't find anything wild while we're crossing. It's definitely going to give us some extra attack power, which is just going to be wild. That gear just looks so bad. Look at that. Now you look all samurai. I think there's only one more piece of gear that I have to get, and it's from a... Oh, I almost killed my horse. Yeah, the horse is black, by the way. I did say in the last video that I lost all my data. Not that I mind replaying it, but I lost all my data in that Isaiah whatever storm that we had. It totally deactivated my power and just deleted everything I had on my all my information and everything that was on my hard drive on a lot of my systems, so I had to like fix it. And now we're all set. Now we're back.
He was right. The old fisherman's home has been taken over by bandits.
Okay, bandits ain't a problem.
Who's there?
I wanted to stand off and really put this armor to work. Let's try it from this side. They won't let me stand off.
Don't! No! Get down!
Oh, he's getting down. He's getting way down. A bunch of Japanese devs are really upset that they didn't come up with this game. They're blown away that Sucker Punch did such a great job with this. The devs of Yakuza said that this game should have been made in Japan. The fact that these guys studied Japanese culture and history and everything so well. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so we gotta find some reeds. Where do we find these reeds? These reeds gotta be around here somewhere. Return to the old fisherman's house. This is all that's left. Gather reeds for the blowgun. Where do I find them? Oh, over here. By the edge of the water. There we go.
Perfect for a blowgun. I'll get these to Yuriko.
Somehow she's on the other side there. This is kind of wild here because this is a GIF altar right here. Can't row this boat. That stinks. How am I not sinking with all this heavy armor? I have to be a beast. And there's Yuriko. By the way, anytime you come and you find any of these here, remember them, because you're going to be able to bow to them. They're like secrets.
Yuriko?
Excuse me, young master. You caught me thinking about Lord Sakai.
I try not to do that.
He loved you in his way.
Enough of the past. We have a blowgun and darts. All I need now is the poison.
Of course, young master. Come with me. I have a small camp where I gather plants and herbs for ointments. And poison. It kills vermin within moments.
Make it strong enough for the invaders.
Wonder what his uncle will think when he finds out that he's using poison. There are times where, like, you're actually assassinating them from behind and everything, and you start remembering your uncle and your uncle's words. Talking about how you shouldn't be doing that.
With you again.
You and Lord Shimura taught me to ride. On that runt pony.
You sat so tall and straight in your little saddle. Like you were the shogun himself.
There's a long ride to get these plants.
Oh no, little Jin.
What's so funny?
I just remembered it was out here you nearly killed your uncle.
What?
You were 3 or 4. The poor man was trying to teach you how to hold your wooden kodachi. You wanted to chase butterflies.
I know the story. My uncle's black eye took weeks to heal.
Lord Shimura and your father laughed so hard, I fear they'd both choke to death.
Mm.
I don't remember my father's laugh.
He lost his humor after your mother got sick. But you have your father's laugh. Here we are.
A gozamat and a campfire. You sleep out here?
Only when I spend the day foraging for plants. I'll look for the flowers we need.
Rest, Yuriko. I will get them for you.
She's got all kinds of supplies and stuff out here. Madness. Alright, these are the plants we're
Don't
looking for. They're
eat
all
the
purple.
seeds, they're poisonous.
I'm not a child, Yuriko.
Oh. I know. Remember how we gather flowers for your mother?
She arranged them for the little alcove at home.
That should be enough. Bring them to me, young master.
Now she's gonna make some poison. That's craziness.
Extract the seeds, crush them, make a paste, and dip the needles.
Make sure the dose is strong.
It should do what you need. It's done.
You're sure he came this way? The old woman has a camp around here somewhere.
Listen, someone's coming.
Stay there, Yuriko. Let's see if this poison works.
You will regret what he did to Sadame and the others. I just want his head. The price that goes with it. How much farther? It's around here somewhere. Let me get...
Wow, they're all messed up. Oh, that made a mess.
Are you hurt, young master?
No, your blowgun and darts work.
Don't worry. I dealt with them.
Sometimes I forget you're a grown man.
I forget sometimes too. We should get back to the estate.
I'll stay. I need to straighten the place up.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Hush! You are not a child, and I'm old enough to take care of myself.
What other kinds of poison can you make?
Always so impatient. There is a name. It causes confusion and rage. But the ingredients... what were they?
Try to remember. It sounds useful.
See, it's things like that that make people think that this is like an Assassin's Creed kind of clone. And, you know, in a way it kind of is, but in a way it's not, because it's actually pretty freaking amazing, the stuff that goes on here.
What were they? Red leaves?
So now she has another thing where she could do a hallucination dart. Let's see if we can find something that has silk. Where can we get silk? That's a legend increase. All that's silk, but we don't want to do that one yet. Minor charm. Walls of Yarikawa. Got so many things like all kind of sort of going. Let's see, here's another one, the Unbreakable Saku. Leather. Leather. What's this one got? More leather. Kensei armor. So 2 other armors. We'll do some of those silk things in another time.
It has petals. A flower. No, not that. Young master, would you like something to eat?
I'm fine, Yuriko. I just need the poison. You were trying to remember the ingredients.
They were flowers. You remember them, don't you? The ones I planted at your family cemetery.
I remember washing the graves. Father made me hold buckets of water from the lake.
He knew it would make you strong and teach you to respect your ancestors. Don't you remember the flowers, Jin?
Spider lilies.
That's right.
The proud do not endure. Let's see what this is. She's really gonna give us another poison, huh?
You can craft a poison that makes rats go mad. Tear each other to pieces. It's awful.
It's for a good cause. Just make it strong enough to work on men.
If you think it's necessary, I know exactly where to find what we need. This way.
This part of the forest. I was here when I was a child.
After your mother passed away.
I refused to believe she was gone. So I ran from home and came here.
Your mother loved to take long walks here.
I searched until sundown. I kept shouting for her. But she was gone. I was lost.
You were missing for 3 days. Nearly dead by the time your father found you.
I've
Wow.
never seen him so angry.
Angry at himself for failing to protect you. I've seen your father before countless battles, and he was never more worried than the sleepless nights he spent searching for his only son. Not much farther to the cemetery. I wonder what your father would make of the ghost.
He would disapprove, like my uncle.
Don't be so sure. They argued often. Kazumasa thought your uncle too rigid, willfully blind to possibilities. Kazumasa had imagination.
Imagination? My father?
You're like him in more ways than you know.
Careful.
Disrespecting the dead.
Stay here.
Come and fight!
Oh, here we go. Let's see what this does. There we go. Woo! Now that was cool. There go some singing crickets. Why is she just chilling there? I guess I didn't completely destroy all the mountain. No, I didn't, apparently. I like the abilities that he has to like kick people off cliffs and everything. That's fun. There you go, you punks. Man, I really gotta upgrade this armor just so that I could have infinite standoff. Well, it's not gonna be infinite, it's just gonna be like a lot of standoff power.
Did you drive them off?
Yes. It's safe to look for the spider lilies.
Why would we look for them here?
Isn't this where you used to plant them?
Oh. No, not here. It's been so long. They're in another cemetery. Your great-aunt's branch of the family. It's not far.
Poor lady losing her mind.
Yuriko, do you remember I was 5 or 6? I had a nightmare about this forest. A fight.
It wasn't a nightmare. I told you it was to keep you calm.
That was real? I remember men shouting.
Our retinue was returning home late one night. We were ambushed by Ronin.
The Ronin must have been dangerous. My father's samurai were frightened.
Not of the Ronin. Of Kazumasa.
Of my father. Why?
He and his samurai drove the Ronin off. But Kazumasa pursued them on foot. You could hear their screams.
Yeah, he was having none of
returned
that.
to us just before dawn, covered in blood. Some of his own men mistook him for a demon of the forest. Do you recognize this lake?
We used to meditate here.
How you'd fidget.
You told me to pretend I was a rock, and all I wanted was to swim.
The view's much better from the shore. Join me, young master. These old bones need a rest.
I like all the little background details where they're telling about his like backstory and everything. You start the game, you're adult Jin, you're in the middle of a battle, you're supposed to have died.
This time you'll have to keep me from fidgeting.
You don't really get much detail other than he's a samurai. That him and his uncle are going out there to
Some
represent.
of my favorite memories happen at this lake.
Stopping a child's fidgeting?
Your mother and I would come here when she was pregnant with you.
We should keep moving.
A grown man, and you still can barely sit still.
We can meditate again. After the war.
Yes, young master. The cemetery isn't far.
Feels much closer when you're not carrying water.
So now hopefully we got the right cemetery. Wait.
How could they?
They may break stone, but they cannot erase the memory of these warriors.
Please gather this.
My Aunt Matsu would weep at the condition of this place. Most of these warriors fell in the rebellion at Yarikawa. They deserve better than this.
Got some more crickets. Wait, are there even more crickets? It almost sounded like there were. Unless it's just the regular old background noise. Yeah, I don't think they gave him like 2 sets of crickets. That would have been crazy. Alright, let's see
This is
what
all
we
I
got.
could find.
It is enough to make the poison, but I don't want our time to end.
The Shimura Cemetery isn't far.
With a view of the waterfall. Let's go, my lord.
His uncle's family cemetery. Come on, old lady. She ran. She's pretty spry for an old woman.
Kazumasa, I do enjoy our rides together.
Did you say Kazumasa?
Did I? You ride with your father's grace.
Did you often go riding with my father?
Lord Sakai taught me to ride a horse.
Careful. Straw Hat's ahead.
Wait, I can mix the new poison for you.
Yes, do that. Do exactly that.
How does it work?
Oh, it's terrible. Causes madness. They'll turn on each other like wild beasts.
Awesome.
Make it. Quickly.
The poison is finished. Take it. I'll stay here.
Hallucination dart. Now that's got to be pretty wild. That's almost an exact effect that happens in Assassin's Creed. That's just crazy. Is it going to last long enough to kill any of these guys, though? That's the question. Yeah, here we go. Another flashback.
But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code and to ourselves.
The poison's just for now. After the Mongols are gone, I won't need it.
Back off! Don't make me hurt you!
That is awesome. I'm sorry. Why wasn't that guy over there fighting him?
Let's see. Go. Stay alert.
Watch this. I don't believe these guys are still standing. Ouch. I guess that armor's pretty heavy. And now everywhere we go, we can find these kind of flowers.
Come
When you
here
find
and
them,
fight.
you could obviously make whatever poisons you need and whatnot. Was I doing some kind of like flip? I swear I was on my head or something. I can't wait to see what the final upgrade of this armor looks like. It's gonna be sick.
I thought we rid ourselves of those bandits.
Apparently not.
Bandits, Straw Hats. Ryuzo's men.
Where did that young man go wrong?
I ask myself that all the time.
After all this, I'm worried about the Shimura Cemetery, my lord. Would you check on it with me?
Of course, Yuriko. Let's have a look.
That's where we were going. Woman, what are you doing? Let's go. Let's ride faster.
Are you tired, Yuriko?
No, Lord Sakai. This is the best day I've had since our afternoon at Lake Omi.
I don't remember that. You are sure that was me?
It was so long ago. You must have forgotten.
She's getting confused between him and his father. She's doing that a lot. Starting to think she had a thing for his father.
The war hasn't touched this place.
I wonder if they did anything after his mother died. There's so many twists and turns and conspiracies and stuff going on, let me tell you.
You remember, young master. We pay our respects to the Shimura warriors buried here. Then spend the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
I'm telling, there was like a lot of crazy nonsense going on in like throughout this whole game, throughout like this whole story. There's like conspiracies with the arching teacher. There's conspiracies with Lady Masako. There's all kinds of, nothing surprises me at this point. Impermanence.
Soaring ambition. Endlessly flowing water. Life blossoms and fades.
Well said, my lord. The proud do not endure. The greatest of us fall in the end.
We should return to Omi.
I'll stay a while.
I know better than to argue.
Good. You learned something today. Kazumasa used to say Lord Shimura was too concerned with that castle.
The strongest point on the island.
He equated strength with the huge, the immovable, like a mountain.
He had a point. Doubt and indecision have destroyed armies. In the midst of battle, true leaders must stay rooted, stand firm.
But look at that waterfall. All that immovable rock yields to water. The strength we need is all around us. I have one more place I would like to visit, my lord. When you're ready.
It's so wild that they did this. There are so many charms here, you could literally do
Lord
builds.
Sakai.
So incredible. Alright, so we don't have any other things going on here or anything like that. There are no side things. There's going to be this side mission and everything like that. Bowman's straw hat. Well, let's start it up. Let's see what she does. We don't have a lot of time, but we'll check it out. She don't sound so good. She's got that smoker's cough.
The cold wind is getting to me.
Yuriko, you're not well.
Nonsense.
Let me take you to Akashima. They can treat you.
We have to visit someplace special.
Where?
It's not far. After that, I promise, we will see your healers.
Fine. But if you start feeling worse, we go straight to Akashima.
Of course, my lord. Always so stern.
No, it's concerned for your safety. Very concerned for it.
Where is this special place of yours?
You'll see.
You cannot tell me?
I won't have to.
Well, that's just creepy.
Lead the way.
Let's see if you can keep up.
Careful, Yuriko.
Yeah, don't go crazy. Come on now. Don't literally kill yourself. Serene forest and all you heard were screams.
Do you know where we are?
There's an onsen around here, isn't there?
There it is. Shall we take a closer look?
You brought me to a bath? You crazy? You think I'm gonna get in that bath? I already did it.
Isn't it beautiful?
Very. Why are we here?
Are you upset? I hope it's not wrong of us to come.
I don't understand.
It's so painful to see you weighed down by sadness with Lady Sakai and the little one.
Oh, wow. Okay, they did do something.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. I just felt a little faint.
When did you last eat?
Yesterday, I think.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Please, Yuriko. Rest here a moment.
As you wish. Since you ask so sweetly.
I'll be back soon.
Yeah, they had something going on.
Maybe there's game nearby.
They had something going on. Me and Mrs. Yuriko. Yeah, you can't convince me they didn't do anything. Well, that was stupid. Gotta find something around here to eat. Meaning those pigs. Man, there's a lot of them. She's having pig butt tonight.
I'll bring this to Yuriko. Make her eat a little.
She's getting pig butt and I'm getting some upgrades. That tool right there is kind of cool.
Yuriko! Yuriko! Her horse isn't here.
Oh god. Alright, well I'm gonna end it here. On the next one, we're gonna figure out where she went and why she went where she went. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps channel out an awful lot. Ring that bell so that you never miss any of my content for any of the games that I'm playing. I'm Dark Shadow the YouTube Assassin, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, be good.